Here's a little video. I just kind of want to show the Jetpack mod. So the way you activate the Jetpack is by holding in the space bar for a while. Yeah, this is my playthrough where I have her follow me. Anyway, so I can jump around normally. I have, I think, the double jump installed. But if I hold in my space bar for, I think it's 0.35 seconds, anything over 0.35 seconds, watch up in the top left corner, Jetpack activates. So as you hold in space, once activated, it will fire. And so, like, I can jump off this building and then just kind of pulse my jet. One thing to keep in mind about this jetpack, with the Cyber Engine Tweaks mod, I haven't found a way to, how do I say this? The best way to do movement within any kind of a game would be to directly set accelerations. That way the physics engine can handle, you know, if I try to accelerate toward this wall, the physics engine can do proper collision detection and bounce me off of it properly. Barring that, you know, then setting velocity directly would be the next best thing. Well, I can't do either of those. All I can do is essentially teleport. So what I have to do is, at the moment of initiating a jetpack, I have to remember what your velocity is, and then I have to, every frame, change that remembered velocity, and then teleport you where that velocity would have put you in that next frame. And then, you know, the act of jetpacking changes that velocity, and that's how I do that. The problem is that teleport totally ignores all physics. It's like if you wanted to teleport through that wall, the game won't stop you. So I have to anticipate going through a wall and stop that. So if I try to jetpack through this wall, I kind of stop it and don't let it do that. See how it's kind of bouncing off. One other consequence of teleporting is, as soon as I stop telling it to teleport, the game will then take back over, but velocity will be 0. It always starts at 0. And so I have to continue flying you even though you're not actively using the jetpack. One advantage of that is that I can jump from any height and see that how it does that little soft landing. Let me do it again, I'll show you. Yeah, that's the other consequence of, if you try to grab onto a ledge while I'm in the middle of this teleport, rapid teleport, it's kind of like a fixed animation that it's trying to do, and my teleporting is really messing with it. And yeah, it'd be nice to fix that. At some point I hopefully will. So let me do this again, and you'll see I do a weird soft double landing. So land and land. So that soft landing right above the ground is me no longer doing the teleport and letting the game take over, which means that your velocity is 0. So I could have jumped from any height and not died. But if I... Whoa, what are you doing? Okay, try this again. If I simply jump off and not do a teleport... Okay, it wasn't high enough. Let's do something higher. See if I can... Nope, I don't have enough. Come on. Wait for the... land. Okay, so now if I jump from this height, it won't end well. Right, I died. So if you're going to use the jetpack, you can, how do I say this? You can jump from essentially any height, but give yourself enough time while falling. Remember that you have to be holding the space bar in for a little bit before the jetpack initiates. Once it initiates, I think that I have it set for an 8-second. So as long you can essentially, once it's activated, it will continue staying, doing that rapid teleporting for 8 seconds of inactivity, and then it just continues on. That way, if you, how do I say this? So I can essentially fall from any height, and it's safe. So it makes a good little safety jump from the top of a skyscraper, and as long as you activate your see how I saved myself right at the last moment. So that's another little advantage. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah. So right now I'm running around normal. I can detect, you hit N. I can detect photo mode, and do that. But I can't detect if you're in a vehicle. I can't detect if you're in a brain dance. I can't detect if you're in the middle of a quest where they tell you to lean against the wall or whatever. So if you're in that spot where the quest tells you to sit down, and you hold in spacebar for a little bit, well, you may just start zipping off, and good luck getting back. Hope you saved. So if you install this mod, be very careful when you hold that spacebar in. If you're in the middle of a brain dance, don't hold the spacebar in for half a second or more, because you may go in, or you will go into jetpack mode, and results may vary. You may crash your game. I've you go into inventory. If I hold in my spacebar, well, we'll see. It might crash. It's not crashing. Cool. Sometimes it might. You may just crash the game. So be very careful about holding the spacebar down for long periods of time. I tried to make it, watch, I won't double jump. I'll just hold in the spacebar. It didn't work that time. There, it worked. It's right on the edge of working. So I made that elapsed time as long as I could. It's essentially right at the top of your jump is when it kicks in. Yeah, if you have double jump installed, it's not a problem. But if you don't have double jump, then it can sometimes be hard. You'd have to climb up onto something and then jump. Right. What else did I want to say? That's probably about it. So my goal of this whole jetpack mod was to be what I would kind of game friendly, right? I'm not trying to make it God mode. You could go in and modify the Lua file, no big deal. Make that little energy tank more or less infinite if you wanted to. But I'm trying to make it feel somewhat controlled, right? Make it part of the game and not be some God mode thing. And that's why I recommend, in case I mess up and put you halfway into a wall or you teleport down through the ground accidentally, this free fly mod, you just hit 5, and now I'm paused. Now I can go anywhere. This is the free fly mod running right now. And you can hit, these errors, those are me, sorry. It happens immediately after loading a save. It does ticks are firing. I can't figure out how to anticipate that. I've spent hours. But anyway, you push 6, And so now I have the free fly mod is set to a speed of 8. So now at every tick you fly even faster, right? And you can, and this doesn't care. You can fly right down through the ground. You can fly into buildings. It doesn't care. So say my mod accidentally put you through a wall, you know, as soon as, yeah, Delamain, yeah. Anyway, as soon as my mod puts you through a wall, you can hit 5, and then that free fly thing, you can use it to get out.
Thanks. Try to find it.
Okay, now I think that's it. Have fun.